What's going on, y'all? It's Nightmare Baller One. I bet you guys are shocked to hear my voice because I haven't been making videos. Reason being is because I had no mic and I had no cam, which I still don't. That's why you guys don't get to see my face right now. But I just want to come on here and talk about the new TNA game. Um, I have it for PlayStation 2. I guess you could kind of say I have it for PlayStation 3. Just man, my chick split it or whatever. And what's kind of weird is I heard that some people don't, they didn't get it for PS3 because it's not out in their area or whatever. But it came out the same time as everything else in my area yesterday. Kind of weird. But I've already beaten it, or the PS2 copy. I heard the PS3 one and the Xbox 360 one. You have to go through the like they have like create a character mode and stuff like that, but they don't even have that on the PS2 copy. And you don't have to build your character's moves up or whatever. Basically, suicide is suicide on the PS2 version, which is kind of weird. But yeah. Moving on from that, I will say that the core gameplay of it is fun. I mean, the reversal system is very good on it. I was marking out like crazy with me and my brother. We just kept reversing each other. It's real cool. Ultimate X is so fun, but when you realize the secret of it, I'm not going to spoil it in this video. You will become unbeatable at that match. If you realize the secret of it. The one thing I really like about the game is motion capture. Motion capture is really cool on there. Like, using Joe feels like you're using Joe, using AJ. AJ, by the way, is the best character on the game, hands down. This is like AJ, Joe, Angle, Daniels, and AJ, Joe, Angle, and Daniels. And that's about it. They're just on like a whole nother level from everyone else in the game. And I like Sanjay Dutt on there too. He's pretty good. But yeah, and another thing I like that a lot of people don't like, but I seem to like it, is that like they give you half of the TNA stars from the beginning, and like the other half you have to unlock. And I think that's kind of convenient because to just add replay value to the game. If it wasn't so short, I would say I was really cool. But the game is mad short. You beat it in like a day or a half. I played it basically last night, and then I was on the phone with my chick for a little bit, and I was playing it. Then she has the PS3 version. We both were talking about it. Well, actually, we both had, like I said, but I already talked about that. But we both were talking about it, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, and I was just playing it, and she was playing it, and we was just talking about the similarities and the differences or whatever. And I ended up, playing it for a long time, even though I had to get up in the morning. So I'd say I played it for about 5 hours yesterday. And I got home about 12 o'clock. And I've been, and I've played it, and I just beat it about 20 minutes ago. So that just shows you how short that game is. But it's very fun though. One thing I didn't like about the game is that there's only one gimmick match on it, and that's Ultimate X. That's all well and good, but they promised us, King of the Mountain, and they promised us Monsters Ball, and they promised us Full Metal Mayhem, but we got none. And the only weapon on the game is a chair, and disqualification doesn't exist in any type of match on the game. Every match is no DQ. Okay, I love the submission system on there. I'm so glad they thought of something like this because I believe other games should have already been using the submission system. The submission system on here is their button symbols that come up on the screen. You press the button symbols. The person that's quickest either applies their submission hold, stronger, or escapes the submission. They should have been had this, you know what I mean? Unlike SmackDown with their stupid crap, but I'm not gonna get into that. But that submission system I love, and the AI is really dumb on there. I mean, tag matches are a chore, just like SmackDown. if you play SmackDown, tag matches are a chore, and this is no different. Tag matches are so hard on that, and the computer's so dumb, and the camera sucks when you play a tag match. The camera kind of sucks during Ultimate X, but Ultimate X is so fun that you probably wouldn't even care. But I would say this game is not bad, but it's not what I call great either. I mean, it has promise. If this is the basic, if this is what we're gonna get, like if this is the formula for the TNA engine, I like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like the next few games should be damn good. Uh, and then the next gen ones, the Xbox 360 and the PS3 ones, they're gonna have downloadable content. Like they're supposed to have Curryman, who was it? Curryman, Petey Williams, and some other people they're gonna announce later as as uh as downloadable characters. And I hate to spoil this for y'all, but if y'all play through story mode, it's a chapter where you go to Japan. I'm just real random all over the place. It's like a chapter where you go to Japan, where you're competing for the X Division title, and the last two people you face in Japan are Chris Sabin and AJ Styles. And if you beat both of them, you unlock them as X Division wrestlers, like X Division AJ and X Division Chris Sabin. Like they got on their outfits and they're the size they were back then. I thought that was just kind of cool. Suicide's finisher is crazy. It's like I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but it's just crazy. Let's see. What else? What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, the story mode on there. I didn't even talk about how good the storyline on there is actually interesting. You know what I mean? It's something you would actually want to play. Like, I had a lot of fun with the story mode on there. I had like no complaints. Well, I do have one complaint. The only complaint I have is that half of it is tag matches. Well, not half of it, like a little less than half of it are tag matches, and I hate tag matches on the game. So there you go. But the storyline will keep you playing it because, which is something I don't understand. TNA hint wink wink. But the storyline on there is like really cool. Like what goes on with Eric Young and the whole swerve in it. And, well, not really a swerve, but the whole plan at the end of the game, and Jeff Jarrett's role in the game is real good. I thought, even though the story kind of reminds me of Def Jam Fight for NY. But instead of a girl, it involves Eric Young. But there's nothing wrong with that though. It's still good. Eric Young is funny on story mode, like he is in real life. And that's all I really got to say about it. I mean, it's missing some things. Another problem I have with it, characters seem to have like, the same moves or whatever. Like characters have their signature moves, but a lot of the animations are the same. Like some characters have like the same moves or whatever. It's really weird. Like when I saw Scott Steiner like reverse my, like I think it was like a suplex into like a lung blower, and it was real weird. And Scott Steiner did like this crossbody like to the outside, like over the top. Weird. What else? What else? That one. That's all I really got to say about it. I really have, minor complaints, but not nothing major. I mean, it's a very fun game, and I recommend it. I recommend renting it, see if you like it, or playing it first, see if you like it, see how much you'll like it. I can already tell if my brother or my girl or anybody that Doc Knockers or whoever, like if I can't play against somebody on the game, I probably won't be playing it that much. Like, I beat it, unlocked all the characters, and there's nothing it really left for me to do. She said it's like other stuff on the next gen one, but I know on the PS2 one, there's nothing left for you to do. But I will say that, I played both versions. It's very fun. Get it if you can. If you can't, just play it if you can. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.